File system structure. Basically, Linux has hierarchical file system structure. An operating system file system structure is its most basic level of organization. Almost all of the way an operating system interacts with its user, application, and security model are depend upon the way it stores its lays its files on the storage device. It is critical for a variety of reasons that user as well as program be able to refer to a common guideline to know where to read and write the file. A file system can be seen in terms of two different logical categories of file. Just see on screen. The first is the serializable and unserializable files, and second is the variable versus static file. First is the serializable versus unserializable files. In serializable files are those that can be accessed by various hosts, and unserializable files are not available to any other host. Next, variable versus static files. Variable files can be changed at any time without any intervention, and static files just read only documentation and binaries and do not change without an action from the system administrator or an agent that the system administrator has placed in the motion to accomplish that task. Now start the overview of the file system hierarchy standard. FHS Red Hat is committed to file system hierarchy standard, a collaborative document that defines the name and locations of many files and directories. The FHS document is the authority response to any FHS complement file system, but the standard leaves many areas underdefined or extensible. This section is an overview of the standard and descriptive of the part of the file system not covered by the standard. A Linux system has contained only one directory, it's called the root, and it has contained the list of file structure. It has contained the list of file system, and the list of file systems seen on the screen. Now in Linux system, just change the directory with cd command and open the root directory and then the ls command. And here you can see the list of file system. Now first is the DEV. The DEV directory contains a file system entry which represents the device that are attached to the system. These files are essential for system to function properly. Next is the etc directory. It is reserved for configuration files that are local to machine and no binary are to be put in etc. Any binary that were once located in etc should be placed into SB. Next is the lib directory. Lib directory should be contain only those libraries that are need to be execute the binary in bin and SB. These serializable library images are particularly important for booting the system. Next is the MNT directory. The MNT directory is the most used for temporary mounted file systems such as the CD-ROM and floppy disk. Next is the opt. Opt directory provides storage for large and static application and software package. And the package places file in the opt directory and create a directory bearing the same name as the package. This directory is to hold the files that otherwise would be scattered throughout the file system, giving the system administrator an easy way to determine the role of each file within a particular package. Next is the proc. Proc directory contains a special file and either extract the information from or send the information to kernel. Next is the SBIN directory is for executable use only by the root user. The executable in SBIN are only used to boot and mount the user and perform the system recovery operation. Next is the user. User directory is for a file that can be shared across the whole site. The user directory usually has its own partition and it should be mountable read-only. There are a list of files you can see on the screen which are contained in user directory. Next is the user local directory. Similarly is a structure to the user directory. It has the following subdirectories which are seen on the screen. Next is a variable directory. This includes pool directory and files administrative and the login data and transient and temporary files. You can see the list of files and folders that contain in variable directory on screen.